Hey, hello everyone. I am Jay Ganesan and welcome to SphereSkill YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are going to see continuous to Office 365 basic setup as a part 2. And in this video, we will see how we can able to create users and configure Outlook, send and receive emails. So in the last session, so we have created and made the setup of Office 365 basic, right, starting from the scratch. That is from getting the domain registered and then setting up Office 365 basic account, getting it successfully verified. So if you guys have not seen the part 1 video, I will leave the card on the top. So you can pick up the card and then walk through with the first video part 1 and then continue with the part 2 for a better understanding. So we are entering into the verification process. So for this, we require the DNS and we have to add a text record verification. So if you add this record, it will automatically get fetched those records from the text of your domain name and it will get validated. So this is our text record which we need to add. So as a domain name, we will provide @ is like a basic domain, so that is SphereSkill.info and ms value is equal to ms some record they have given with the TTL expiry of 3600. So this will add this record into our DNS. So how to add it? We will go to our domain name and we have an existing record here, so that we will delete it and then recreate it. Okay, so we will create it with @ and this is the record which is asked to be added. We will copy that record. So TTL, what is TTL? Time to live. So the least time you provide that time it will be live. This record you can able to get verified. So we will save this record. So this record is saved. We'll verify this domain. So once you verify if the records is being DNS is resolved and it is validated, Microsoft will further allow you to process. Okay, now the next step is to add the additional DNS record here. So here we have two options: either add the additional DNS record one by one or make changes to your name server. So DNS is your name server which will be pointing it to your Microsoft, and Microsoft holds the complete credibility of your domain. Any further changes to your domain name has to be done in Microsoft. So to do so, we have to set up the name servers to Microsoft. So that is what we are going to do in this actually. So we will get what is the Microsoft name server in this screen, which we will be changing it in our domain name here. So how to change it? We will be having a name server. So in this name server, which is presently in BigRocks, so that we will remove it and we will make the changes to Microsoft, so that this will get validated with Microsoft and all the records Microsoft itself will be creating it across. Yes, this is the expected name server records which we need to configure in the name server. So for the host name it will be @ and then these records will have a TTL of 1 hour. So 1 hour basically BigRocks will not be providing it. 4 hours is the basic record. So we will set up this. It will take some time for reflecting into the actual namespace because we are changing the name server itself here. So once this name server is been changed, we can able to validate this record. So how to validate? There are multiple methods are there. We can go to check what is the name server, where you can able to use the tool like MX toolbox and you can put your domain name here and check for the DNS. So once you check for the DNS, you will get what is the name server records after validation, which will provide you which server which is been hosted. See here we are still getting with the BigRocks only. So with the BigRocks it is not possible to further move ahead. It will take some time to get this resolved. Once it is been resolved, we can able to further continue with the session. Okay, so we can check what is the TXT record what we have hosted and also the other records what we have hosted after we validate this. Yes guys, so you can able to see here that our DNS has been resolved to microsoftonline.com. So this takes little bit of time. So now this is all set here. So we can come here and complete this setup. So the NS record which is been validated, we will continue. So while we are continuing, Microsoft will check the validation and then will further process. So it's still having some validation issue, though it is being resolved. It takes still little more time to complete this exercise. So when we check here, it is now resolved to Microsoft. So what we will do, we will continue with our, so the name server was resolved. We will check if it is been reflecting in Microsoft. So once it is been reflection, so it is like the setup is almost done. We can immediately create a username. We will see how we can create a username and get it connected with Outlook, and also how to open a webmail and start using and sending emails. So this is what we will see in this. Okay, so this is like it has given like you are all set up to use Microsoft Office 365. This is the easiest way to configure the Office 365 setup, where the email is being completely where the setup is being completely taken care by the Microsoft. There is a other way around where you have to create each and every record. So multiple records will be involved in there, which will be inclusive of MX record, text record, and SRB record, that is your service record, and also CNAME records. So for even for your Teams and Skype, what you are going to use, you'll be creating a record. So what are those? I will show you now. So Microsoft admin panel is created, and we can able to create the users now. Add users. So we will get our domain here, which is already validated. So we are getting a 25 license. So one license which is been already consumed for your admin user, other license which you can able to create. So you can provide a admin role. So for a user under your domain, you can able to provide one user with the administration role, and there are multiple administration roles are there, which inclusive of AI administrator, exchange administrator, global administrator, global reader, help desk administrator, SharePoint administrator, Teams administrator, user experience success manager. So the what are these categories we are going to see in our upcoming sessions, and how to manage your admin panel, and what are the other important features, rules and policies which has to be set across, which we will see in our upcoming sessions. So this has been set across now. So now if you'd like to send an email to your personal mail ID and then get this details, you can able to get it, send mail. Otherwise, you can able to get this information and then check how to configure it. Okay. So we will open a new private window so that this session will not get conflict over there. So we can go to outlook.office.com, which will be your web mail, where you can able to send and receive emails here. So this is the mail ID which we have created, and it is recommended to use the two-factor authentication in order to get this one changed. Okay, so here the new mail ID setup is requested to change the password. So here email is configured. So we can send a mail and receive a mail, right? So we will create one more mail ID, and how to enable dual factor authentication, we will check it, and we will see how this mail can be configured into your Outlook. So to configure into Outlook, open the Outlook, account settings, new, just type the mail ID. So auto discovery will be there in the place. It will identify what are your server configurations based on the exchange, and then it will prompt you for entering the username and password. So it is registering this device also. When it is registering, it will create a session in this laptop or in this desktop. So once it has been done, this username can be used with the other accounts, where it can be used for sending Teams, be it a Teams meeting or be it a OneDrive. We can able to configure it. So we will see how those can be configured in the upcoming sessions. So it is been added to this particular device. So we have completed the setup, and we have created a username that is being added to the Outlook also. So here we have an option like set up Outlook mobile on my phone too. If you want to connect this email ID in your phone, you can set up by this time. It is the similar way. We have to download the Outlook from mobile and then use your username and password to sign in into this. Okay. So this is what we are going to do here, and this has been completed here. So we will now send and receive emails from other domain. That is, from a Gmail, we will try to send a mail to this mail ID. So I have opened a Gmail. From the Gmail, I'm going to type a mail like test mail 24 number sent by. So we have sent one mail. So we can do send and receive here. We have an option called send and receive. So Exchange by default will be connected always online. So we can see here it is Exchange is connected. So we have a send and receive option. So this is your focused mail, and this is your other emails which is not important to you. So we have sent mail from a Gmail, and we have received the email also. Right. So we will send a confirmation mail back to them. So we have sent a confirmation mail. So where do the mails will stay back? So we have a mail, it will be in your sent items. So you have a mail which is in sent item, and your inbox will be having a mail. So the confirmation mail, when it is been sent, the mail has been marked a copy to me, and it has also been sent to the sender. So I got one more inbox mail with the copy of confirmation what is been sent. So how to check this in your webmail? So the same we can able to check here, the webmail. So we have received the mail in Outlook, and we have also replied to that mail. So the reply you can able to find it in your sent item, right? So I have received the email. So this is a response which we have given to the email confirmation. Right, so we have seen how to set up an Office 365, right, starting from the scratch, where we have do a trial registration for a 30 days, and we have set up the domain, and the domain we have created the name server, and the name server was being pointed to Microsoft Exchange, and Microsoft is controlling this domain, and from there we have created the username, assigned the admin roles, and we have set up this Outlook Office and sent and received email successfully now. So thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Hope it is informative. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and to see all our tutorial videos as a notification, click on the bell icon and support us. Do visit our website SphereSkill.tech, where we will be posting more tutorials, videos and online classes and webinars. Do follow up on my Facebook, and if you have any questions you can reach out to me or leave me a comment. I will revert back to you on this concern. Okay, thank you everyone.